Alright, welcome back to Minuteman Operation. So in today's video we are going to be continuing on with the Minuteman Room build project, however you want to say that. Before I jump into what I have going on here, I just want to throw this out here. I am nowhere near being done with this room. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. There's a lot of stuff that I have done, but there's still a significantly large amount of stuff that I have planned for this room. I just want to keep you guys and girls kind of up to date on what's going on here for entertainment purposes, for educational purposes, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just want to keep you guys and girls up to date on everything that's going on with this room. So without further ado, let's talk about what we have going on here. So we are going to start over here. So on this wall, this beautiful wall over here, we have just simple stuff hung up on my, I can't remember, T-SAR soft shell jacket. I absolutely love these things. I have bought 4 of these so far, and last time I checked, they were out of stock of the large ones. I am contemplating checking out the medium because there is a okay amount of room in this, but yes, absolutely love this jacket. It is a part of my main loadout kit, whatever. And then we have, get this thing out of the way, not quite sure as why there's a snow shovel up here, but yeah. We have the super awesome tactical combat shirt. I do like these combat shirts. This is from CQR, a acceptable company in my opinion. I buy a lot of their pants, you know, kind of what I'm wearing right now. But yes, I do, however, need to order in another pair of woodland pants to go with this because I have just beat the ever loving shit out of the other pair that I have, so I do want to get another pair for this because it has to be matching. I mean, it can't not be matching. So right here, just quick, easy access stuff that I can grab if I'm out shooting or out, you know, doing the super ultra tactical stuff. But yeah, that's what's going there. I'm probably going to end up putting a complete set of clothes with this and a complete set of clothes with that. And then, you know, of course, got the American flag behind there because America. So, yes, simple, straightforward. Now, moving over a little bit, we have this super, oh, let's kind of bring you down a little bit here. We have this super awesome military surplus field desk that I found on Facebook Marketplace for like $400. I was like, you know what? I'm sure there's something better that I could spend $400 on, but I'm buying this because that's freaking awesome. So, yes, military field desk. Right now, I'm not going to go through the drawers inside of this just because they are all currently junk drawers. When I moved this from the other room I had set up, I just kind of threw everything in here and called it good. So we're not going to talk about that right now. Bring you back up here. What we are going to talk about is just the fact that this desk is going to be set up for radios, communication, extra medical, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, communication and medical. Like, that's really what this desk is going to be set up for. I mean, I've got a set of Midland GXT radios, 2 sets actually. We got these at the end of gun season, and they're not bad, they're not horrible. Very basic radios. I fully charged every single one of them and have not used them since gun season, and that's not necessary. The dog's trying to eat the tripod. But I've had them charged and haven't used them since the beginning of, or end of gun season, and they are still fully charged, which really cool. I like that. And then I have a set of Motorola radios. This one's dead. I like these ones. I prefer these ones. Nope, that one's alive. But this one, I'm gonna say this one was constantly dying, and I was just like, screw it. We're gonna try a different brand, see if I like it. But the main thing I like about these ones is if I'm out hunting or camping or whatever and I have these radios and it dies, I can just pop open the side piece here, maybe, and plug in to like a battery pack or something so I can charge the radio while I'm out in the woods or whatever. These Midland radios do not have that ability, which kind of sucks, but you know, we'll work with it. So yes, put them back over here, and then we just kind of have a very basic map of two of the counties in New York that I don't live in, but I do spend a lot of time in. So yeah, this here little section you're looking at is pretty much just going to be dedicated to communication and medical. The medical is probably going to find a different spot at some point, but for right now, it's living right here. So, moving on to this here corner, we have the very basic gun cabinet. This currently has currently has 7 of my firearms in here. Ones that I don't typically use a lot, but I still wanted to make sure that they were in a lockable cabinet. And then up here, we just kind of have my very basic, super disorganized ammo storage. Let's bring it a little closer here so you can kind of take a look here. So we have 223 556 with my current rifle chambered in 223 556. It's a single shot break action rifle that can run both 223 and 556. So I have 100 rounds right here. This is just a mix of full metal jacket and a couple other different rounds. Then we have a couple extra 223, and then we have these two guys right here, which I absolutely love these things. We have 2 of these, which, before anybody jumps to conclusions here, they are 2 10-round magazines that you can connect together. So yes, it's not a 30-round magazine. It is 2 10-round magazines that you can connect together. It is, what the hell's the company that makes these? Cross Mags. Like, I thought these were the coolest things ever, so I bought a couple of them. Now, the reason I had these is because I had a Troy pump-action rifle a few years ago that took AR magazines, and yes, that's where these came from. So, this one is currently set up with 556 green tip. I have 20 rounds of green tip right here. Put you back up there. And then I have 20 rounds, another 20 rounds of, I believe this, of 223 soft point. So, yes, these are the main rounds that I utilize for my break action rifle. I just figure I had them, so I might as well utilize them just for if I'm out doing something with that rifle. You know, I can throw one of these in my pocket and just have an extra 20 rounds with me. So, yes. Then we have the 6.5 Creedmoor ammo. And then moving over, we have these things, old pill bottles that have 30-30 ammo in. We have a lever action 30-30 as actually the other halves. I'm contemplating on getting one. But yes, I was trying to figure out a way to carry more ammo for that rifle. And I was like, you know, I have a few of these pill bottles, empty pill bottles laying around. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. You know, I'll throw a few rounds in here. You know, can throw them in your pack. It stays pretty dry. Like, I've never had these get moist on the inside. So, yeah. I've got 3 of these. All with 30-30 ammo in them. So, yeah. Then we just have the very little bit of ammo I have left for the 28 gauge. Was actually my first semi-auto shotgun that got me into purchasing the Beretta right here off to the side. But yeah, this ammo is like stupidly expensive, and I don't typically buy it just because I don't really have a reason to buy it. So yes. Then we have some more 30-30 ammo, an empty little case there. Then we have the miscellaneous 30-06 ammo. I absolutely love the 30-06, and I do a good bit of shooting with that. So this little box holds pretty much just random extras for what I didn't shoot or whatever. Like, I've got a few different ones. I've got the little green tip 30-06, really fun to hunt with. And we have some soft point 30-06 and Full Metal Jacket 30-06. This one's a little dirty. But yeah, all of them, I think the Full Metal Jacket is 165 grain, the rest are 180 grain. A little excessive for deer hunting, which is why I kind of backed off from using 30-06 for deer hunting. I mean, I'll still occasionally take it out, but it's a little excessive in my opinion. And then we have just miscellaneous shotgun shells, slugs, buckshot, and 4-shot. And then in the back here, we have my miscellaneous birdshot box. So in here, I just have 60 shells of miscellaneous birdshot. I do shoot a lot of birdshot. So I finally broke down and bought a box specifically for the birdshot. That way I can start getting that a little more organized. But yes, my very basic unorganized ammo storage. So yes. And moving over to this wall, we have pretty much my main gear and equipment. Probably should move that closer a little bit. So over here we have the Mossberg 590. We have the Beretta 1201 FP. Over here we have my we have the brake action 223556, and we have the 270, which is probably what I'm going to be hunting with this year. And then in the middle here, we have my main kit, we have the chest rig, we have the belt system, and then we have the pack. Now, I did drop to a smaller pack just because I have a tendency to just put as much crap in the bag as humanly possible, so I kind of want to avoid that because it is summertime. I don't need to be killing myself while it's 100 degrees outside. So I am still working on this, trying to downsize everything into this pack. That way I'm not sweating to death. So yes, that's this wall. And then we have this here little desk right here. But this is not staying here. This is actually going downstairs. And I have something a little smaller coming up here to replace that. But it's pretty much just kind of holds the computer, like nothing else. So, yeah, that's that. And then finally, we have this little section of the wall, which is just two project pieces that I'm working on. Another Condor chest rig. I really wanted to love this chest rig, but it is just super freaking awkward. And then we have my larger pack that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. So, yeah. But yeah, that's that. That is, in my opinion, we're super blurry here. There we go. That is, in my opinion, a good amount of work to this so far. I mean, it does make it relatively functionable. Still need to focus on this side of the room. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I gotta figure out where to put and all that fun stuff. But yeah, we are making progress on this room. So, thoughts, opinions, comments, suggestions, whatever, put them down in the comment section. This video is long enough, so I'm going to quit talking. And I will be back up at a later point in time with part 3 to this. I don't know how many parts there's going to end up being, but yeah, I just want to keep you guys and girls updated on what's going on with the Minuteman room, the new Minuteman room. So I will see you guys and girls later for another video.